Is Wine Fest 2015 is going to be held Friday the 25th over at the Hyatt. Now, my friends Maho and Louis are here, and we are going to talk about this amazing event. We've been talking, Louis, about wine a lot lately. And if you love wine, you cannot talk about wine enough. So what exactly is Wine Fest? What's going to be on display?
Wine Fest is a little different than what we talked about last time, which was wine lovers and food masters. That was a pairing, but this time it's really showcasing 150 different wines from all over the world.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that?
So wines will be the forefront for this event. 150 different wines. Gosh, read from everywhere from around the world. We have Italian wines, Australian, Chilean, even some from California, Washington, Oregon. The list goes on and on.
What makes Chilean wine distinct and everything? I mean, I know of Chilean sea bass. I wonder if that goes well together. I would hope so.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I mean, if you love wine, then, I mean, just come to the event. Of course, Chile, like you said, will be featured. They do have a regional specific wine to Chile, which will also be featuring, so come on down and try it out. We'll also have Jeff Cook there. He's a managing director of Asia Pacific for Wagner Family Wines. So you can meet him, talk to him a little bit, get some one-on-one insider tidbits on wine.
Now, the wine culture and the wine movement is really starting to grow on Guam. There's a lot of like college kids that are getting into it. There's like adults that are finally able to afford it with regularity and everything like that. If people are just starting to get into wine, Maho, what should they know about how to pick a wine, how to enjoy it? You know, you can't just slam it down like you would a beer.
No. You want to actually take your time, kind of sip the wine, taste all the flavors and the floral notes and whatnot. But you know what? There's nothing really right or wrong that you can do when tasting wines. So just the whole point is just to enjoy it. Enjoy who you're with, enjoy what you're drinking, enjoy what you're eating. Just enjoy the whole process.
And to debunk the myth, is it true that you only supposed to take red wines with meat and white wines are supposed to be the pre-entree?
No, that is a myth.
All right.
Yeah, so Jeff Cook will be on hand to kind of educate us on what we can do for pairings, and we'll also have different food stations around the entire ballroom. So you'll be able to discern on your own what goes well with your palate and what you're drinking. So there's no right or wrong with that as well.
And that's why we love having you on, because you bring the truth. See?
Exactly.
You learn a lot of things here on the program and everything. So, Louis, what time should people come to the Hyatt and partake of this, and how can they get tickets?
You can get tickets from
the Hyatt Deli, of course, Circle K76, Anderson ITT, and MWR. We just want to reiterate that the premium tickets are only available at the Hyatt Deli.
What's the difference between the premium tickets and, like, say, the nosebleed seats? for lack of a more appropriate term.
Don't worry, it's not a nosebleed seat at all. So the $65 comes with pretty much the food and I want to say majority of the wines. But the premium tickets, which is $150, you'll be able to try Dom Perignon, which is a very, I don't know what to say, a very high class, I guess, champagne, you could say.
That's almost the gold standard.
Yeah, it's up there. We also have Kendall Jackson, some of the higher tier from them, from Penfolds. We also have some of the higher tiers from Beringer Napa Valley. So it's just a more premium selection. So if you're more of a connoisseur of wine or aficionado, you might want to go into that lane, the premium tickets. And
if people would like to go there and, they'd like to talk to you about maybe making an order, or you're like, hey, I really, on some cosmic level, I really connected with this type of wine.
Sure.
This is all me and everything like that. I'd like to see how I can get some more of it.
Sure. The staff of Island Wines and Spirits and Midpack, as well as the Hyatt Regency Hotel, will be on hand to kind of inform you on where you can purchase all these wines. Yeah.
Now, of course, Louis, it's not just about the wines, even though that is kind of like the star of the show, but also the venue plays a big part. And the Hyatt is a more than capable venue to have this kind of event at.
Aside from what you just mentioned, the venue, Hyatt is really close to Make-A-Wish Foundation. We all know that. We will have a silent auction throughout the event, and this will support a worthwhile cause, really supporting children with life-threatening illnesses. And this is a good cause. And somebody once said that you can't buy happiness, but you can buy wine, which is kind of the same thing, right? They said that, and this is really the epitome of drinking wine, enjoying the afternoon, and supporting a worthwhile cause.
All right. Well, thank you both.
Thank you, Jason.
We appreciate it, and we thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.